Hola, Aquarius Sun, Leo Moons. Welcome to your 2020 Sun Moon reading. When you view it is when you're meant to see it. It doesn't matter the time of year, and I'm doing these in order of requests in the comments. Be sure to post yours up. While you're waiting, go check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings that are still in my playlist. First portion of this reading, excuse me, we'll go over the Sun Moon traits. The traits of your Sun-Moon combination. I'll lay out the main cards. We'll take a quick look at your 2020. The second portion of this will be the link below to the Vimeo reading, where I'll have a deeper interpretation of your cards with clarifiers. I'll be dividing the year up into 4 separate sectors, so let's get to your Sun-Moon combination. So there is a tendency to be confused with you guys about who you are or who you should be. You finally do figure it out by striking a balance of some sort as you kind of go through life. You tend to pursue a very ambitious life. You guys are very sympathetic. You're very thoughtful towards your peers and other people. Oh, excuse me. And especially when you deal with other people. You're nice. People would say you're a friend to everybody, and you treat other people as your equal, and that comes from your Aquarian Sun. Your Leo side is dignified, a little bit in control, and solid. You do want to be a leader, and you do want to exercise authority, but so you go between being very assertive and then over accommodation. So it's kind of like a back and forth thing. You want to be liked and valued by everyone, and sometimes this holds you back. Excuse me, you have a multifaceted personality, so you have a lot of internal struggles as a result of that. You're dedicated, you're purposeful, you are a force, and you are very intellectual. Decision making might be a little bit hard for you. You tend to see things from a separate and a very wise perspective and intellectual perspective. Your heart always has the last word when it comes to your life, so you guys are very much about your heart. And I was going to say Leo Moons, they love being in love. I was going to point that out. You have a great imagination, and you need to make sure that you have an outlet for this to express yourself when it comes to your imagination and your creativity. You have a tendency to be a little bit arrogant, a little bit stubborn. You don't kind of let anyone stand in your way. You long for recognition and to be admired. You do have a sense to be a little bit theatrical. You're impulsive, and you'll behave on sudden, random feelings you get from your gut. Sometimes you're a little bit forgetful. Sometimes you're a little absent-minded. You are devoted and honest. And I think that's about all I have to do. So let's see what you have for 2020. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Aquarius Sun, Leo Moons? Did I say Leo Moon, Aquarius Suns? I'm sorry if I said that. For 2020, what do you see? What do they need to know? And I hope you know that when we say something, when us readers say something, we're still focused. And people are always like, well, you said that. Yeah, but we were kind of focused on what the task was. So just realize that, okay? What do you see for their 2020? What do Aquarius Sun, Leo Moons need to know? What do you see? What do they need to know to help them reach a higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to the divine for their greater good in 2020? Any messages you have that can assist Aquarius Sun, Leo Moons for 2020 would be greatly appreciated. What are the general energies you see? The general energies are the 10 of Cups in reverse. Also, if this reading resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email. My email is below. We can set that up. Star card is in reverse for the period of April, May, June. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Insta if you would like. Okay, Temperance card in the upright for July, August, September. And if you could please consider like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below. Toss me a few pennies. Always appreciated. Page of Swords in the upright for October, November, December for you guys. Okay. So we start off with the 10 of Cups in reversed. Maybe not a good period from January, February, March. Some of you aren't feeling very happy, not very fulfilled. 10 of Cups in reverse to me is usually problems in the home or whatever you consider to be home. So arguing, not getting along with other people, not having things in common or not having the same values, and it just kind of causes discord. And it can also be just not having a shared point of view in regards to where you're going. So this could be in a relationship or anything, just what the end point is going to be, two people not being on the same page or several people not being on the same page. So there's misalignments, there's discord going on, everything's kind of like in flux in the home, whatever you consider home, family sometimes tied to it, or just wherever your emotions lie in the term of home. Sometimes people say home is where the heart is, or so kind of to that effect. Now, we move into April, May, June, and this could really be, we have your card, the star card in reverse. This could be kind of affecting your psyche a little bit. It could be wearing down on you during this period of time. The star card in reverse it can be about, losing hope, just seeing no point, thinking that whatever, challenges are being presented to you or obstacles are being presented to you, just don't feel like you can overcome them. You feel like they're too overwhelming. So as a result, you lose faith, you lose hope. Some of you might be experiencing some sadness, a little bit of depression during this period of time. And I do feel it's coming from this. But the good news is that in July, August, September, with the Temperance card in the upright, which is the card of Sagittarius, and I feel this is you trying to restore balance to what's going on here. So you're kind of looking at everything around you and saying, okay, well, how can I blend this all so that we can get to a good place, or, so that we can have peace, so that we can, it's just kind of taking everything and figuring out how to balance things and having the patience to do so also. It's also learning to quell some emotions you have, quell your temper. You need to do that so that you can kind of focus on how everything is going to be restored to a peaceful situation. Doesn't always have to be harmonious with the Temperance card. It's just getting in that place where everything just works, and it works just enough that it's okay, all right? And that you're not all stressed out or what have you. So that's what you'll be doing that period of time. October, November, December, I almost feel like part of you doing this will be watching what other people do in similar circumstances. So how you watch how couples behave, and you kind of get something from that, or how a family kind of their interaction, or I feel like you're observing a dynamic. You're doing it from a distance, and kind of taking notes on how other people do things, how other people navigate through life. And that's what I kind of feel, and I feel you're going to get a lot of information from that in October, November, December, which is going to kind of help you with this journey that you're having. Hello. I'm just going to put that right there. I haven't had anything come out yet. So, which the Six of Wands is talking about, you'll move on to be victorious, okay? And you'll move into, I almost feel like this is like moving into 2021 victoriously. Not only that, people are kind of like, wow, look at how they handled that. They handled that so well. I wish I had the ability to do that. I think people are going to admire you and recognize you for how you kind of navigated through this situation in 2020. So if this resonates, consider a personal reading, and/or click on the link below for the Vimeo reading, where I'll pull more of these clarifiers and we'll figure out what's going on. Be sure you check out your 2019 Sun, Moon in my readings. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and/or donate on the link below. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.